now is the biggest lead of the... Maraginot in the middle. Puts it away.
I'm with the Powerpuff Girls. I mean, well, 3 parts. Guys, you're supposed to laugh. I'm making a joke. 3 parts of the Lady Eagles. Of course, Bea de Leon, Ponggay, Gaston, and Tolentino. Guys, welcome to the score.
Hi.
Hi. Energy. Okay, UAAP season is coming up, and I know it's been really tiring with all your practices, tune-up games, and everything. Pero do you mind ikwento niyo sa amin kung ano nangyari sa Japan? Like, everyone saw your stories. It was fun, but I know there was also a lot of hard work that was put into for preparation for this upcoming season.
Well, it was really cold when we were there, so that was our first adjustment, how to train in the, like, we jogged outside, it was really cold, so I think it was, that was the first challenge that we had to go through, being there. Yeah, and obviously going against international players, they're much better than us. So even just going against the high school teams, it's already a challenge for us because they're so fast and they're so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pero Beo, it was different this year. Because I know you also went last year, then pero nandun pa sila, like Anna, Jamie. But this time, you guys are very rookie-laden. Ang daming rookies. So ano yung mga adjustments that you guys had to fix? At the same time, what's better about the team?
Having rookies actually has a very big plus side. A lot of rookies, like you said.
Yeah.
Kasi they're always so eager on court. And they're always so open-minded about what to learn and what to change. And yun, I think the main thing is that they're very, very passionate about what they do still. So it was nice having them there because you get inspired also by them. Na, you know, they're so enthusiastic and stuff, and parang they're just having fun talaga. And sometimes, you know, you're doing it for so long that you forget, but then you see them and you're reminded somehow rin naman how much you love what you're doing. So I think that was the biggest plus side. Adjustments, of course, it'll come with it. With everyone naman, everyone has to learn something new. So it's the same thing lang rin naman.
Kat, you're one of the standouts during the PVL, of course. But how did you guys, that was also your first time to play together as a team with all the new ones. Parang, how was it like?
I think the PVL was a good way for us to learn how to play as a team and in Coach O's new system. Like you said, there's a lot of rookies, so it was a way for us to adjust and really see how, not just how talented we are or skill-wise, but also how we work together. So the PVL is involves a lot of pros, and it's a mixture of college players and pros. So it was a good way for us to gauge how we'll do in UAAP. Not saying that that's what our result will be, but it's just a way for us to see how we play together.
And I know everyone was saying how much you've improved as a player during that time, I guess, especially your attacks and your blocks. And you said also while I was interviewing you before that, you know, Coach O had a lot to do with that. Like, what were some of the things that he's told you?
I think it's not necessarily just like my skill. It's also the way that he's coached the team, because he's focused a lot on serve, receive, and blocking. And with that, it kind of helps improve my skills as a attacker or a blocker, because without the receive, I wouldn't be able to attack. So in effect, it's more that Coach O's system adjusted well with the way I play. So that's mainly why maybe it looks like I'm improving more this year, because it's a different type of system as last year.
And I know it's a different Lady Eagles that we're seeing. I mean, it's still happy, but I know you've taken on like a new mantra. Alam ko, every game daw, parang may homily si Coach O, and he always says new quotes or Bible verses every game. So how's that like? Pero may constant phrase ba siya na sinasabi sa inyo?
The one that he says a lot is faith, trust, and courage, and I think that's one of the key factors going into UAAP this year. He really wants to make the emphasis that we have to trust each other and trust ourselves. So.
Pong?
He says a lot of things. So he has a lot of quotable quotable quotes.
Can
But
you share
that's-
some with us?
That's
Like,
his
that really sticks
main-
with you.
Trust and love your teammates and have faith in him. That's what I remember the most. But he says a lot of those things.
Bay?
I think what I always remember is when he says, always do better than your best. So, parang yun, every day, just like, after every day, make sure that your best is even greater. So, constant improvement and all. And yeah, those homilies that you mentioned, parang it's his way of like firing us up also and inspiring us right before the game to remind us, because he selects a verse that is somewhat our message for the day and for the game that he'll relate to us. And
Now, kayo na yung veterans from being the babies, being taken care of like sila Ate Lai, Ate Den. But now you guys are the ones taking care of the rookies. So how has that whole transition been? Like, sila Vanny and sila Bella, what advice have they been asking from you guys? And what kind of wisdom have you been imparting to them? Whether about volleyball, life, or love. Kat?
For me, it's more for volleyball-wise. It's just, I'm not the type to instruct or to teach them like hands-on. I more like to just lead by example or just showing the way that I play, and if ever that will help lead them as well. So I'm also realizing that for them, they really look up to a lot of us. They look up to the seniors, and it's just a good way for the team to also gel. So yeah.
How about you, Pong? I mean, you're always their cheerleader. I can see after everyone goes back to the side, you're always like, it's okay, you did a good job, especially after frustrated
I guess
they
that's the most that I give them, like just to enjoy and not to be so serious all the time. Because, sometimes we forget that it's a sport that we love and that it's a sport we're supposed to have fun in. Sometimes it gets so serious and intense, we forget to have fun lang. So I guess that's like my biggest advice for them. Especially like when they're down.
Yeah.
I just try to cheer them up. And I'm always trying to be silly around them. Like I try to be the one they're comfortable with. So a lot of them can just go up to me and joke around with me, and I'm not really the strict one like that.
So
We
sino
all
yung
have
strict
our
one?
roles. Si Bea. Joke. Si Kat. Si Coach O.
How about for you, Bea? Of course, a lot of them refer to you as Ate.
I think I'm a bit more like Pongs also. I try to make them feel as comfortable as they can with me, so they can really approach me about anything, volleyball or school or whatever else. Yeah, of course I try to find the balance also. Like sometimes like Pongs, just encourage them even if coach is getting mad. Sometimes just try and cheer them up. But of course, if it's getting too far, you also have to say like, hey, like stop or something like that. But yeah, I just try to make it a bit more in between. Yeah.
So ikaw yung balance. If Pong's like, really always encouraging and Kat is leading by example, you're like the balance of both
I
of
just try
them.
to be in the middle.
Oh, okay. We'll find out more about these three lovely ladies after the break here on The Score.